Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a Twin Flame Ascension read coming from out of this deck. So don't forget, every twin is on a different stage of their journey. You're going to take what you need, leave what you don't need, and use the spirit of discernment, okay? Now, let's see what comes out for Divine Feminine. Now, the whole purpose, really, of this reading is to help with your ascension process. And what I want to see is how you and your Divine Masculine are mirroring each other at this time, okay? So, Divine Feminine, you got sacred sexuality, assessing the unified field, okay? And tell me about Divine Masculine. Path of least resistance, choosing ease and grace. Okay, so we're going to see how this all ties together. Okay, now let me set my intentions first before I get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up and helping me with this twin flame reading. Protect us as we go through these portals. And I do ask that you close the gates to anything not in alignment with the Divine's will. Protect us from any karmic energy. Block out any karmic folk. And so it is. All right, y'all. So another thing I want to mention before I get started. Again, this journey literally is about your soul's evolution, okay? If you're triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. You are entitled to how you feel. But again, the whole purpose of me doing these readings is to help you to evolve. So if you're talking negative about your twin, if you're talking negative about the journey, that goes against what it is that I'm called, to do, is to help you in what you're called to do on your journey. Again, and that is to evolve. Okay, so think about that. If you're still triggered heavily by this person and you have some type of negative emotion behind it, then you need to ask yourself why. All right, because that's what's keeping you stuck and keeping you from being able to ascend on your journey. Okay, remember, you are the twin, and this is about you becoming one with yourself. And your person, they just basically mirror back your wounds to you. They are being used as the lesson to help you grow. Okay, so just look at them as such, all right, and keep moving forward. But with the sacred sexuality, it says we have been taught that physical act of making love is forbidden. It's a forbidden fruit that tricks us into pursuing sinful desires. In truth, lovemaking is an integral part of all creation that represents your capacity to tap into the energy of divine love. Consider this card an invitation to release toxic belief systems and negative programming that have caused feelings of shame and guilt and block your ability to experience heartfelt sexual pleasure. When you practice sacred sexuality, it awakens your lover within, activates your spiritual light body, heightens your ability to reach celestial realms, and makes a connection with your divine source. So open up and tune into the universal laws of lovemaking. Expanding your receptivity helps you tap into multidimensional planes to experience orgasmic bliss and enhances your creative abilities. To reach this level of ecstasy, you need to remove energetic interference by extracting cords connected to past sexual partners and heal previous sexual trauma. Disarming your energetic field will turn fear into love so you can cosmically merge with vital source energy to create a temple of love, okay? So if you're feeling or like you're having issues with fully expressing or feeling that sexual pleasure or expressing the intimacy here within your connection, then again, it's time for you to cut the cords here to whatever it is that trauma may be or that past lover, okay? Because it's definitely maybe the reason, I ain't gonna say maybe, it is the reason, okay, you may be feeling the way that you feel, all right? Now, with them, they got Divine Masculine, got the path to least resistance. Now, let me see. Thank you, Spirit Team. I don't got that much time, so help me find it. All right, path to resistance. Lord, right? I'm coming, y'all. I'm about not even to talk about it because there you go. I was like, I don't see it. My spirit team knew I was already getting ready throwing the towel. Like, all right, so Divine Feminine, this is about you. Let's finish, okay? So, The journey to the heart often causes resistance. So experiencing ease and grace does not happen instantaneously. Fear of the unknown creates conflict and prevents you from taking action. So it's an inner struggle that is continuing within the masculine. And they're not facing that fear. All right, so this is why it's like they're not facing that. That's why they're resisting. And that's why they're not choosing that ease and grace to go through this. All right, so whatever it is that they're worrying about, that's what it is. It's like some type of fear or anxiety. They need to really choose to move in a direction that's going to provide the peace and power in their present moment. But for some odd reason, the masculine doesn't do that. They always go in a direction that's opposite of that, right? And then you always find that you're in some type of inner conflict or turmoil within the situation. I feel heavily like what popped in my mind just now was abandonment issues. It's something within your masculine, okay, that needs to be opened up as well. And it has to do with intimacy and relationships. This is why it's hard for them to stay present. They get stuck, like, I don't know which way to go, because they feel like whichever direction they choose, it may be the wrong path. And so when it comes to them making decisions from the heart, it's hard for them to do that. It's challenging, where they need to face those challenges. And the more that they align with that inner stillness, and they have this ability, to take intentional action that's going to lead them towards the life they actually deserve. So it's like now Spirit is showing them how to take a more healthier path, how to choose healthier options, happier options and choices. Okay. And how I'm hearing it is like the divine is helping them to take a wider look at things on top of that, instead of keep choosing the path that's going to lead them into that inner turmoil or that worry or that anxiety and things like that. Okay. So tell me, how is this connected between divine feminine, divine masculine with these two cards, my spirit team? Judgment. Because this is just simply a part of your awakening process. And also this will help to awaken the masculine again, right? So I'm definitely hearing judgment is being called right now. It may seem very turbulent, okay? But what the universe is doing is pushing you guys into doing the self-reflecting, so that you can heal this aspect of yourself that keeps causing you to resist. So it's somewhere within divine feminine, it's like you're putting up a resistance to something, okay? Page of Cups is in a reverse position. All right. So when it comes down to whatever, it has something to do with your inner child. Okay. Something is being neglected within your inner child. So you need to, talk to your little self and begin to ask your little self. All right. What's going on here? Okay. So, I had a thought and it came and it went. Thank you, my spirit team, for bringing it back if need be. All right, so just really listen to your intuition, okay, and dig deep. I'm hearing listen to some meditation music tonight when you go to sleep. It's going to go into your subconscious mind. I'm also hearing it's like, yeah, you may want to listen to meditation music on abandonment, rejection, those type of things, okay, because you got to get to the source of divine feminine, or why, or this sexual trauma, or breaking this connection here with whoever this is from your past. King of Swords comes out. Yeah, because I feel like the masculine is really operating here in that King of Swords energy. It's like they're making decisions right now from their logic, where they need to be balancing that energy. How does divine feminine access that unified field? You're going to have to take a chance. The Fool card, step outside of your comfort zone, right? And take a risk here with that. Like, I know you may, something again is probably making you feel restricted here when it comes to the divine masculine and the sexual intimacy there. But you're being asked to embrace the unknown of this and step outside of your comfort zone. It's all about you now having that confidence and that strength and that courage to be able to do it, right? This is what's going to bring things full circle here. So it could be, and what I'm hearing is like low confidence for someone. Somebody made you feel, boom, stay tuned for part 2, y'all, because we're running out of time.